My name is Jacob Salgado. I am 15 years old. My height is 6'2". I play point guard, shooting guard, and I go to Dominion High School.
So, panibagong prospect ulit mula sa pamilya Washington DC, si Jacob Salgado. 6'2", point guard at shooting guard. 15 years old pa lang at base nga sa interview namin, meron na siyang passport. So, eligible na rin siya sa national team. Isa din siya sa mga nire-recruit ni Coach Tab para maglaro sa high school team ng Ateneo. Papasok rin ng senior year. Dahil yan dito.
Around 9 years old, around 9-10, I got recruited to play for Team Durant.
Team Durant.
Yeah, under Kevin Durant, yeah. And after that, like, I was always into like, I was always in like these high-end tournaments with all these great players, great teams, and I ended up being one of the main scorers and one of the main options on that team. You know, and it was funny because I was the only Asian on that team. I was the only non-black on that team. So it was kind of, you know, self-pride in that too. I also played during that time with Team Takeover, which is also EYBL team, and I moved back to Team Durant around like 13 years old.
Kaya siya nare-recruit ni Coach Tab para sa Ateneo High School ay dahil sa kanyang accolades. Naglaro siya sa Team Durant, alam nyo na kung kaninong team yon. Team Takeover ni Victor Oladipo, Team Melo, at yung mga teams na yon naglalaro sa EYBL. Isa yon sa pinakasikat na tournament sa US at doon din naglalaro si Brony.
Yeah, so I got my passport in literally last week. We're trying to get that before my birthday, which is on the 26th, before I turn 16. I got my passport last week. So move. Okay, so yeah, so EYBL, it's different. So in middle school, there's a thing called made hoops. It's associated with EYBL. It's just for middle school. So I played in made hoops throughout my whole middle school career for Team Durant, and it was really a good experience. There's a lot of like great teams, great players. You know, you get to play the top of the top, best to the best. There's a moment in time like around eighth grade. I want to say eighth grade, where I strayed away from Team Durant and I moved to Team Melo under Carmelo Anthony, another EYBL team, and I finished my made hoops career there. This is around like 14 years old, 13 years old. So I played for the EYBL teams I played for was Team Durant, Team Takeover, and Team Melo. Coach Tabs came over here for like exhibition showcase twice. One in December, and I think one around like, I want to say May or June. And he comes over here and then he, you know, looks at the different players depending on the age group. So like I was playing in like 17. And the first showcase, it was okay, you know. I was just trying to like play. I didn't really think anything of it. That's when I first met Coach Tabs. You know, I first introduced myself, and I think then he didn't really realize me as like a good player at that point. But this coming like at May, the second time he came, that's when I showed out. You know, I showed my skills on the offense or my skills on the defense, and he really took a liking to me. You know, he talked to me, and he said he wanted to watch me play the older ones, like I think 20 U. He wanted that showcase. So I scrimmaged the 20-year-olds, and I did really good. I handled myself really well during that. So right after that, he talked to my dad. He talked to Coach Eric, and he said that he wanted me on the spot for Ateneo. And the funny thing is, he thought I was 17. So, no.
Sa AYBL din ay nakalaban niya si Kian Anthony, ang anak ni Carmelo Anthony. Base pa kay Jacob ay naging kaibigan din niya itong si Kian.
Yeah, I played against a lot of good players. I played against 5-star recruit, #1 in the nation, Cooper Flagg. I played against Jameer Jones. I played Carmelo Anthony's son, which he plays for Team Melo New York, and I played for DC. So there's 2 teams. So I started playing against Kian, you know, in elementary school, like 5th grade. That was the first time I played him. At that time, his team was New York Gauchos, and I was on Team Durant. Yeah, we played each other, like, I want to say at least 3 times that year alone. I remember that last year very specifically because we ended up winning that only game that year. We ended up winning against his team, and I made him fall during that game, and I scored after that. And that's when he like started to notice me. Like, we became like mutual friends after that. And his dad was only really there for like one of the games I watched. One of the games we played was in 6th grade. It was a championship game, and I did fairly well in that game. And he ended up shaking my hand personally that game too. There was also this one when I was trying out for Team Melo here in DC. He came over here to watch the players, and I played against Kian there as well in that sort of scrimmage we had during that time. But at that time there wasn't really any scouts. There wasn't really any scouts, watching. I mean, if there was, then I didn't know. So